What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. My name is Daniel. Welcome to part 9, round 7 here of competition, playing against the Canberra Raiders at GIO Stadium down in Canberra. Hopefully we can get the victory today in the Holden Cup matchup. Canberra currently sitting in first place on the ladder. We are sitting in 11th, so we need to get some victories here. We are coming off a loss, so hopefully our confidence isn't too shot in the gameplay world here, and we can get the victory for the team. We're going to run this up, get the little offload, hope we can get a couple extra metres here. But we are taking on the first place Canberra Raiders, who did beat us in the grand final, which unfortunately we weren't there for last season. But this would be a good chance for our team to get a bit of redemption over the Raiders and see if we can get the victory and get the 2 points early in the season and make our march up the ladder, which has always been our main goal. So tackle free there, about 32 metres out from our own try line. We're going to run the ball out, big cutout pass here, see what our wingers can do over the side. And he gets wrapped up anyways before we can do really anything with it. We're going to call it left here, see if we can get a sneaky 40-20 start this game off with. The wind's pushed it back to the infield, so it's not going to go towards the outside line there. So we do take the tackle on him on the 21 metre mark. Let's see what our defensive capable of doing against Canberra Raiders today. Hopefully this isn't a very hot potato kind of like game of football. I don't want the teams to be throwing the ball around like it's a game, as I said, of hot potatoes. Busted through a big gap straight down the middle of the field there and gains it to about the 40 metre mark. So big metres made from the Canberra Raider fullback, I think it was there. Let's see if we can throw them down here, tackle 4, and just about to hit the halfway mark there of the field. So let's, as I said, try and slow them down a bit. Tackle 5 there, 42 metres gain off this set of 6. We're just going to pressure the kicker, not really do anything with it because we want to gain a bit of our stamina back here for this next attacking set of 6. So fullback gets a nice little return that brings it up to about our 40 metre line. We're going to duck in this right inside, see if he calls it to us. If not, it's fine, we'll let them run left and see what they can possibly do with the ball. Hooker does get a little opportunity to make a couple of metres. We're going to bring it right now, give our right side players a chance. We're going to bust up, see if we can get a bit of metres ourselves, and not a bad little gain there for tackle 3 just over their halfway line here at Canberra Stadium. See what the hooker can do with it. And he doesn't really do much, nothing too much to ride home. We're going to call it right here, see if I can get it off to a winger. Oh God, what the hell, that was close. It was very close not to lose that there. Tackle 5, 39 metres game. We're going to put the stabbing little kicky behind the line of the play here. See if we can stab it into the end goal, the in goal. And there he is. We'll wrap him up a couple of metres out from the try. It's a good little kick chase there from our player. Get up so we don't get the penalty away. He's going to try and scoot it out. We're just going to wrap him up straight away. Tackle 2, pretty much for a loss of 1. He's going to try and scoot again. He's going to step past us first and make a couple extra metres off that. But he's going to get wrapped up pretty much straight away. So I'm going to call my men left and I'm going to cut right, cover it, just in case. Our big gap opens up over here. We're going to come across and hopefully make this tackle. Fullback's there to make it. Tackle 4, we're going to put our wingers back, just in case they try and poke out a sneaky little 40-20 attempt or something. Ball's in chucked around. Like, there's the 40-20 attempt, which was caught. It's going to be bouncing towards the sideline, but it doesn't look like it's going to go out. And our player does pick it up and save it, but he is carried into touch, so they will get the ball back. Very lucky to not get the 40-20 there, but he does follow it up with taking our player out. So Canberra Raiders will get the scrum head and feed about 25 metres out from our try line. Big defensive set of 6 coming up now. We're going to try and wrap this guy up. He bounces off us, and our fullback manages to grab him in a ball and all tackle there for tackle 1. Let's come across and try and cover these players. Duck behind the line as always in case of these offloads and handoffs, which are pretty plentiful in rugby league life. We send our players back right. He's going to bust through, nearly make extra metres there on that attack. He's going to get wrapped up. We need to watch this side now. Make sure the ball doesn't really, nearly chance to pick it up there. Make sure the ball doesn't make it through. Tackle 4. We're going to compact our defence. It's going to be big defensive chance here. 20 metres gain off this set of 6. We're going to come across, hoping to make the tackle, and he does bounce off. He's going to put his pressure and use his strength to push himself over the try line for the first try. He should have been wrapped up there. We had the tackle on him, and we'll see it here in the replay real quickly, that he does just bounce pretty much straight off us, and the second player couldn't slow him down, and he has the strength to push himself over the try line. So early try here to Canberra Raiders, see if they can convert it, take it out to a 6-point lead, and they do. So 6-0 here late in the first half, 10 minutes to go on the game clock. Let's see if we can bring this back for our team, get some points on the board before the end of this first half, if not early in the second half, and just not give up. It's always a good challenge coming from behind, but something we need to make sure we're not doing too often. Let's push up tight here. He does step away from that first player. Big meters, extra meters gain off that run. Tackle 2. We're going to watch the Scoot here come up and try and cover him nice and early. Ball and all wrap up on him there, but he does manage to get the ball free, and they're going to offload a draw and pass right out to the wing here. They're continuously going, and he's going to get wrapped up there. Just about hitting the halfway mark, but he stopped about a metre short. Tackle 3. We're going to push up and just hold it just here. And he's going to be attempt of a one-on-one strip, but he does lose the battle there. So tackle 4, just put our wingers back now. Let's come up just a little bit. 562 metres gain off that attack instead of 6. Very aggressive set there for the Canberra Raiders. It's going to be put back. Fullback will be back to take that up for us. So we'll let him do his thing there for first tackle. We're going to call it left here and see what we can do. Get that step and a nice palm there on that centre player there to gain an extra metre or so. Let's call it back on the inside. It's going to bounce off the Canberra Raiders. It's very lucky not to lose that ball there. And that's going to be the end of the first half. I was wondering what was taking so long. So we're halfway to gaining the 100 metres and we need to perform 20 tackles. So they are our objectives to slightly aim for in the second half. But really, I just want to get this victory and see if we can get the W and the 2 points needed here today at Canberra GIO Stadium. So first run back here, he's going to bounce off the first defender and get wrapped up there, 20 metres out. Let's see if we can just start this second half off a bit strong. Strong in defence, strong in everywhere else, strong in attack and defence I should say. Give us some confidence needed to get this victory. Quick handoff there, we're going to cover up, cut this loose ball. There's the loose ball here, we're going to get the interception, we're going to run around and score under the post. There we go, that's what we needed guys. That's why you need to be up in the field of play, in the play of the ball area. You can see here, we just lurk in behind the line. You can see I just always got a feeling that offload is going to come. We're going to pick that ball up with ease and have open space. All we have to beat is the ref. He's obviously not a part of the game. We're going to run 20 metres and score directly in front of the goalpost. Pull it back just a metre or so. A lot of wind, so we're going to duck it to the right just a little bit. Bit of power. Hopefully put this over. There we go, 6-all coming into the second half. That's what we wanted, guys. If you just remember, I was saying we needed to get a strong attack and a strong defense. So off the back of that defensive effort, we score a try here in the first few minutes of this half. We're going to run this ball up, get these meters needed for the challenge for today's game. We're going to push it up here, see if we can get close. Maybe we can go for a dropout, or sorry, a field goal attempt, or just see if we can get another set of attacking plays with a dropout or a handover. So see what we can do here. We're going to call it right, but they're going to go left anyway, so we'll let them do that. And he's going to get wrapped up right on the 30-metre line there. I'm going to call it here, see if he comes to us. Looks like he's going to go right again, and he does, but he does decide to come back here. We're going to get the 100 metres objective as we make that pass. Big metres made down this left-hand side. Big gap open. I'm going to call it here. See if I can get it off to him, and he does. I should have held that. We probably could have gained an extra few metres. Tackle for 49th minute here of competition. They're going to push it right. Big metres made down that right-hand side now. I'm going to call it here. So hopefully stab it right into the goalpost area. No one's back in that general vicinity. And see if we can get another attacking set. Oh, he's going to get that on the full. So we'll come across, hopefully just make this tackle, ball and all, or around the legs. First tackle made there. We need to work on that as our objective. So let's see if we can make a couple tackles in this set of play and just be strong in our defensive as much as we are in our offensive attack as well. So we're going to hopefully get that loose ball. He does bounce off us, but he is wrapped up pretty much straight away. We need to get back on side here. Big hit there. We're going to call our wingers back just in case a 40-20 attempt is at hand. And they are outside the zone now. He's going to get the offload there. He's going to get the two-man overlap, and he's going to get wrapped up with a loose ball. We need to jump on that if we can, or at least keep pressure on these players so they don't do anything stupid like that. 56 metres gained off this 6 tackle set. Put some pressure on him, not too much. Keep our stamina building up here. Slow down in the run and let our fullback bring this back for a nice little gain. And let's just run this up. Let our team run it up. Hang around if we need to. Maybe even attempt a 40-20 ourselves. But just let our team run this ball. See what they decide to do. Big gap opens up down. And he's going to gain us up to the 30-metre mark. We're going to jump in here and call it. Right now. See if we can get this step. Big chance of an offload there, but he wraps me up. Tackle 4 right in the 40-metre line here. So see what our players decide to do. They're going to go right. Big gap opens up. And he's just going to bounce off that first player. So there's the tackle 5 count. We're going to call it here. and we're going to go, oh, where am I going? Oh, that was stupid. I don't know what I did then. Oh, zero tackle handover. There's a big defensive effort coming up. We need to get onside now. We need to defend this lead now. That was a very stupid attacking or fifth tackle option there, but he's going to get wrapped up. They're trying to do little scoots. So if they keep doing this, we'll be right. There we go again. I'm going to come across, try and cover these holes. Watch these loose balls. There's a loose ball there. Try and wrap up the players. And that's going to be tackle 4. We're going to call our wingers back now. And he's trying to cover this ball. And he's going to bounce off me there for an extra gain of 1. So 29 metres. Gain off our attacking set. We need to duck back in behind the line here. Ball's gone high. Hopefully our winger can cover it. There's the touch on. He's going to get held up and pushed back away from trying. So very close to conceding the try here late in the second half. 10 minutes to go on the game clock, which is about a minute and a half for us. So here's our chance to get up the field as far as we can and possibly put an attempt at a field goal to take this out to a 1-point lead late in this second half. So tackle 2, nice run there from 5-8 to gain about 10. We're going to take this run now. Look for that gap straight up the centre there. He's going to take us ball and all. We're going to hopefully get a penalty, but he doesn't call it. Play the ball now. Hooker's gone for a nice scoot, and he's going to get barreled. We're going to call it to our left here. We're going to go for 40-20. This is how we need to do it. Oh, it's bounced off the Canberra Raiders player. They're going to get the ball back. Oh no. Big chance now for them to have a chance at a field goal themselves. We're going to hopefully hang around this defensive play the ball area and just stop these offloads or pick up a loose ball if it comes to it. Let's cut across here. He's going to get very close to the try line. Tackle 3. Let's compact this defence a bit and see what they decide to do. Hopefully there's a loose ball, and we've regathered it. So 78th minute, very lucky to get out of harm's way there, and they're going to go wide left. Big chance now to just hold this 6-all score out. We're going to run for it, put a hit up and get tackled. So I think we're going to go to goal and put extra time. Oh no, it's going to end at 6-all. So I'll take the draw against the defending premiers, the Canberra Raiders. Let's have a look at the stats and see how we went. So we did pick up man of the match by scoring the try and kicking the goal. So I'm very happy with that performance. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's game. Let's have a quick look at the player rating. So there we go, from 84 rating on today's game. So not bad performance there. Let's back out, see if we have any upgrades, and if not, end the video as always. It's a pretty eventful game there. We were down in the first half, and as I said earlier, we are up for the challenge of coming from behind, getting the victory, and today it just worked out well. Started the second half off with a strong defensive set, and which turned into our early turnover to being up in their possession, in their red zone basically, and then getting the opportunity to run away and score the try. We did get quite a bit of upgrade points there, so which is going to help us. Next week's matchup will be against Penrith Panthers, playing at Pertex Stadium, so hope you guys are excited for that. Please leave a like if you are. Subscribe for the future videos. Hopefully doing these 2 videos a day for as long as I can. Giveaway at 500 subscribers and a Q&A at 200. So let's see if we can get that fairly soon. If not, no hurry in it. Let's see what we can do as a group. Hope you guys are excited. Leave a like if you did. Please consider subscribing for future videos. My name is Daniel, and I'll talk to you all in the next one.